च ॐ नमो भगवते तस्मै यतयेदच्चिदात्मकं पुरुषायादिबीजाय परेशायाभिधीमहि यस्मिन्निदं यदच्चेदं येनेदं यइदं स्वयं योऽस्मात् परस्माच्च परं तं प्रपद्ये स्वयं भुवम् यस्वात्मनीदं निजमाययार्पितं क्वचिद्विभातं क्वच तत्तिलोहितम् अविद्धदृक्साक्षुभयं तदीक्षते स आत्ममूलोऽवतु मां परात्परः कालेन पञ्चत्वमितेषु कृत्स्नषु लोकेषु कालेषु च सर्वहेतुषु तमस्तदासीत् गहनं गभीरम् यस्तस्य पारेऽभिविराजते विभुः न यस्य देवा ऋषयः पदं विदुः जन्तुः पुनः कोऽर्हति गन्तुमीरितुम् यथा नटस्याकृतिभिर्विचेष्टतो दुरत्ययानुक्रमणः समावतु दिदृक्षवो यस्य पदं सुमङ्गलं विमुक्तसङ्गामुनयः सुसाधवः चरन्त्यलोकव्रतमव्रणं वने भूतात्मभूता सुहृदः समे गतिः न विद्यते यस्य च जन्म कर्म वा न नाम रूपे गुणदोष एव वा तथापि लोकाप्यय सम्भवाय स्वमायया तान्यनुकालमृच्छति
सर्वाणि
तस्मै नमः परेशाय ब्रह्मणे नन्दशक्तये
ఎవరు జాయిన్ అవ్వలేదా?
అయ్యారు ఒక 5 people.
నమాత్మప్రదీపాయ సాక్షిణే పరమాత్మనే నమో గిరాం విదూరాయ మనసస్థిత
మీరు కూడా ఎల్లోనే
మీరు వ్యాసపీఠంలో కూర్చున్న వ్యక్తిగా పరిగణింపబడతారు. దండ వేసుకుని కూర్చోవాలి మీరు.
కాదు అందరూ ఎల్లో ఇవాళ మీరు కూడా ఎల్లో వేసుకొచ్చారు.
ఇవాళ గురువారం కదా, గురువారం ఏంటంటే గురువుకి ప్రతీక అనమాట. ఆ విధంగా చూస్తున్నా కూడా ప్లానటరీ విధంగా చూస్తున్నా కూడా
గుడ్ గుడ్ వెరీ గుడ్.
నవ కైవల్యనాథాయ నిర్వాణ సుఖ సంవిదే నమః శాంతాయ ఘోరాయ మూఢాయ గుణధర్మిణే నిర్విశేషాయ సామ్యాయ నమో జ్ఞానఘనాయ చ క్షేత్రజ్ఞాయ నమస్తుభ్యం సర్వాధ్యక్షాయ సాక్షిణే పురుషాయాత్మమూలాయ మూల ప్రకృతయే నమః సర్వేంద్రియ గుణార్ద్రష్ట్రే సర్వప్రత్యయ హేతవే असदाच्छाय योक्ताय सदा भासाय ते नमः सर्वेन्द्रिय गुणार्द्रष्ट्रे सर्वप्रत्यय हेतवे असदाच्छाय योक्ताय सदा भासाय ते नमः नमो नमस्ते किल कारणाय निष्कारणायाद्भुतकारणाय सर्वागमाम्नाय महार्णवाय नमोपवर्गाय परायणाय गुणारणिच्छन्न चिदुष्मपाय तत्क्षोभविस्फूर्जितमानसाय नैष्कर्म्यभावेन विवर्जितागमस्वयं प्रकाशाय नमस्करोमि मादृक्प्रपन्न पशुपाशविमोक्षणाय मुक्ताय भूरि करुणाय नमोलयाय स्वांशेन सर्वतनभृन्मनसि प्रतीत प्रत्यग्दृशे भगवते बृहते नमस्ते आत्मात्मजातगृहवित्तजनेषु सक्तेर्दुष्प्रापणाय गुणसङ्गविवर्जिताय मुक्तात्मभेस्वहृदये परिभाविताय ज्ञानात्मने भगवते नमः ईश्वराय यं धर्मकामार्थविमुक्तिकामा भजन्त इष्टां गतिमाप्नुवन्ति किं चाशिशोरात्यपि देहमव्ययं करोतु मे दभ्रदयो विमोक्षणम् एकान्तिनो यस्य न कञ्चनार्थं वाञ्छन्ति ये वै भगवत्प्रपन्नाः अत्यद्भुतं तच्चरितं सुमङ्गलं गायन्तानन्दसमुद्रमग्नाः तमक्षरं ब्रह्म परं परेशम् अव्यक्तमाध्यात्मिकयोगगम्यम् अतीन्द्रियं सूक्ष्ममिवातिदूरम् अनन्तमाद्यं परिपूर्णमीडे यस्य ब्रह्मादयो देवा वेदालोकाश्चराचराः नामरूपविभेदेन फल्व्याजकलया कृताः यथार्चिषोऽग्ने सवितुर्गभस्तयो निर्यान्ति संयान्त्यसकृत् स्वरोचिषः तथा यतोऽयं गुणसम्प्रवाहो बुद्धिर्मनःखानि शरीरसर्गाः स वै न देवासुरमर्त्यतिर्यं न स्त्री न षण्ढो न पुमान् न जन्तुः नायं गुणः कर्म न सन्न चासन् निषेधशेषो जयकादशेषः जिजीविषेणाहमिहामुया किम् अन्तर्बहिश्चावृतये भयोऽन्या इच्छामि कालेन लयस्य विप्लव तस्यात्मलोकावरणस्य मोक्षम् सोऽहं विश्वसृजं विश्वम् अविश्वं विश्ववेदसं विश्वात्मानमजं ब्रह्म प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम् योगरन्धितकर्माणो हृदि योगविभाविते योगिनो यं प्रपश्यन्ति योगेशं तं नतोऽस्म्यहम् नमो नमस्तुभ्यमसह्य वेगशक्तित्रयायाखिलधी गुणाय प्रपन्नपालाय दुरन्दशक्तये कदिन्द्रियाणामनवाप्यवत्मने नायं वेद स्वमात्मानं यच्छक्त्याहं धिया हतं तं दुरत्ययमाहात्म्यं भगवन्तं हितोऽस्म्यहम्.
Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna,
Yeah.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Let's
Hare
get started.
Krishna.
So we were not planning on reciting Gajendra Stuti today, but looks like Srimad Narayana doesn't want to come if he doesn't hear Gajendra Stuti. So I tried making Srimad Narayana hear Gajendra Stuti in the best possible way, in one of the beautiful ragas from one of the best persons. So as we all know, yesterday we completed Gajendra Stuti. And after hearing the intense prayers of Gajendra, especially towards the end of the Gajendra Stuti, shlokas 26, 27, 8 and 9, the 4 shlokas are the Sharanagati shlokas. Gajendra took complete shelter of Srimad Narayana. He completely surrendered and prayed intensely in the last 4 shlokas. And when devotees pray intensely, when they call out so intensely, Bhagavan will come definitely. So we have seen many cases where I'm recording. Yeah. So we have seen many cases where Krishna came as soon as devotees chanted their names. The classic example is Draupadi. In that Asat Sabha, when Draupadi recited this prayer, Govinda Dwaraka Vasin Krishna Gopi Janapriya Kauravai Paribhutam Mam Kimna Janasi Keshava He Nata He Ramanata Vrajanarti Nashana Kairavarnava Bhagnam Mamuddhasva Janardana Krishna Krishna Mahayogin Vishwatman Vishwabhavana Prapannam Pahi Govinda Kuru Madhye Vasidatam. Oh Govinda, I am stuck in this Asat Sabha. Kuru Madhye Vasidatam. I am trapped. Vasidatam means I am trapped. Vashikarana, right? So somebody capturing another person. So I'm captured in the middle of all these Kauravas. Prapannam Pahi Govinda. I'm surrendered to you now. Krishna Krishna Mahayogin Vishwatman Vishwabhavana Prapannam Pahi Govinda. So as soon as Draupadi called out to Krishna with these names intensely, showing complete surrender, until that moment, until the last moment, Draupadi was trying to save her by her own efforts, just like how Gajendra tried in the initial stage. Gajendra fought with the crocodile for 1,000 years. And then when he realized that he was not being successful, his strength was not of use, then he started praying. Similarly, Draupadi, she was calling out to different people for help, and she was also trying to save herself, with her hands. And finally, nothing was working out. Then she let go of her hands also, and then started praying these with these names. Govinda Dwaraka Vasin Krishna Gopi Janapriya Kauravai Paribhutamma Kimna Janasi Keshava. So then, after hearing Gajendra's intense prayers, Srimad Narayana decided to come. So today we're going to invite Srimad Narayana, Sri Hari. The Lord has different names and different avatars. But the particular name or the particular avatara in which the Supreme Person came in front of Gajendra is Hari, Hari Avatara. That is mentioned in previous chapter, second chapter, Ashtama Skanda, Dvitiya Adhyaya. If you remember, during the initial days, when we started Gajendra Stuti introduction, we just read the translations. So there, the Hari name is mentioned. So probably tomorrow we can read all the translations from second chapter, and then we'll go to the fourth chapter also. So basically, second, third, and fourth. The second chapter gives the description of the scene, the Trikuta Parvat, the Saras, the gardens, all those things, and how Gajendra, along with his family members, how he went there, how he was, caught by the crocodile. That entire story is given in second chapter. And then third chapter, Gajendra prayers. Fourth chapter, there is a description of the past life of Gajendra and the crocodile, and how both Gajendra and the crocodile they went back to spiritual world. So basically 3 chapters. So before the Lord comes, or at the time of the Lord coming onto the material world, not only material world, but wherever the Lord goes, Lord cannot go just like that, right? The devatas, they will offer prayers, either before the Lord appears or when the Lord is appearing. And the most commonly recited prayers are Purusha Suktam. When the Lord is appearing, they recite Purusha Suktam. If you see in the temples also, when they do Abhishekam, during Abhishekam, they recite Purusha Suktam. Or when they are inviting a sadhu, a sannyasi, a sadhu, an acharya, they recite Purusha Suktam. They invite that person with Purna Kumbham and recite Purusha Suktam. But in order to recite Purusha Suktam today, first of all, I have to learn Purusha Suktam, and that I cannot just read and learn. Purusha Suktam is very special. It has to be learnt from a guru. So I have that on my list. I'm going to learn that in the next 6 months or 1 year. I'm going to learn that. So in addition to Purusha Suktam, another commonly recited prayer when Bhagavan appears, the prayers recited by devatas, is Brahma Samhita. Okay, Brahma Samhita are set of prayers recited by Brahma himself, describing various qualities and attributes, various opulences of the Lord. So let's recite, I will recite Brahma Samhita, and then we will invite Srimad Narayana or Sri Hari. Okay. So I will just recite, I'll share the screen and I will recite Brahma Samhita. You can listen. Brahma Samhita. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam Chintamani Prakarasatma Sukalpa Vriksha Lakshabhritheshu Surabhira Bipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasrashata Sambhrama Sevyamanam गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि वेणुं क्वणन्तमरविन्ददलायताक्षम् बर्हावतं समसिताम्बुधसुन्दराङ्गम् कन्दर्पकोटिकमनीयविशेषशोभम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आलोलचन्द्रकलसध्वनमाल्यवंशी रत्नाङ्गदं प्रणयकेलिकलाविलासम् श्यामं त्रिभङ्गललितं नियतप्रकाशम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अङ्गानि यस्य सकलेन्द्रियवृत्तिमन्ति पश्यन्ति पान्ति कलयन्ति चिरं जगन्ति आनन्दचिन्मयसदुज्ज्वलविग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अद्वैतमच्युतमनादिमनन्तरूपम् आद्यं पुराणपुरुषं नवयौवनं च वेदेषु दुर्लभमधुर्लभमात्मभक्तौ गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि पन्तास्तु कोटिशतवत्सरसम्प्रगम्यो वायोरतापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवानाम् सोऽप्यस्ति यत्प्रपदसिंहविचिन्त्य तत्त्वे गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि एकोऽप्यसौ रचयितुं जगदण्डकोटिम् यच्चक्तिरस्ति जगदण्डचयायदन्तः अण्डान्तरस्थपरमाणुचयान्तरस्थम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यद्भावभावितधियो मनुजास्तथैव सम्प्राप्य रूपमहिमासनयानभूषाः सूक्तैर्यमेव निगमा प्रतिताप्सुवन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसा प्रतिभाविताभिः ताभिर्य एव निजरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोक एव निवसत्यखिलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि प्रेमाञ्जनच्चुरितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्तः सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणस्वरूपम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि रामाधिमूर्तिषु कलानियमेन तिष्ठन् नानावतारमकरोद्भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्णः स्वयं समभवत् परमपुमान्यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्य प्रभा प्रभवतो जगदण्डकोटि कोटिष्वशेषवसुधादिविभूतिभिन्नम् तद्ब्रह्मनिष्कलमनन्तमशेषभूतम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि माया हि यस्य जगदण्डशतानि सूते त्रैगुण्य तद्विषयवेदवितायमाना सत्त्वाभलम्भिपरसत्त्वं विशुद्धसत्त्वम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। आनन्दचिन्मयरसात्मतया मनस्सु यः प्राणिनां प्रतिफलं स्मरतामुपेत्य लीलायितेन भुवनानि जयात्यजस्रम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। गोलोकनाम्नि निजधाम्नि तले च तस्या देवी महेश हरिधाम सुतेषु तेषु ते ते प्रभावनिचया विहिताश्च येन गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। सृष्टिस्थिति प्रलय साधन शक्तिरेका छायेव यस्य भुवनानि बिभर्ति दुर्गा इच्छानुरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टते सा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। क्षीरं यथा दधि विकारविशेषयोगात् सञ्जायते न हि तथा पृथगस्ति हेतो यः सम्भुतामपि तथा समुपैति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। दीपार्चिरेव हि दशान्तरमभ्युपेत्य दीपायते विवर्तहेतु समानधर्मा यस्तादृगेव हि च विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। यः कारणार्णवजले भजति स्म योगा निद्रामनन्तजगदण्डसरोमकूपा आधारशक्तिमवलम्ब्य परां स्वमूर्तिम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। यस्यैकनिश्वसितकालमथावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति लोमविलजा जगदण्डनाथा विष्णुर्महान् स इह यस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। भास्वान् यथा स्म सकलेषु निजेषु तेजा स्वीयं कियत् प्रकटयत्यपि तद्वदत्र ब्रह्माय एष जगदण्डविधानकर्ता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। यत्पादपल्लवयुगं विनिधाय कुम्भा द्वन्द्वे प्रणामसमये स गणाधिराजा विघ्नान् विहन्तुमलमस्य जगत्त्रयस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। अग्निर्मही गगनमम्भुमरुद्दिशश्च कालस्तदात्ममनसीति जगत्त्रयाणि यस्माद्भवन्ति विभवन्ति विशन्ति यं च गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। यच्चक्षुरेश सविता सकलग्रहाणां राजा समस्तसुरमूर्तिरशेषतेजा यस्याज्ञया भ्रमति सम्भ्रमकालचक्रो Shakro Govindamadipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. Dharmo tapapanichaya shrutayastapamsi Brahmadikita patagavadayascha jiva Yadhamatra vibhava prakata prabhava Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Yastvindra gopamatavindra mahosvakarma Bandhanurupa phalabhajanamatanoti Karmani nirdahati kintu cha bhakti bhajam Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Yam krodha kama sahaja pranayadi bhiti Vatsalya moha guru gaurava sevya bhavaihi Sanchintya tasya sadrishim tanumapurete Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Shriya Kanta Kanta Paramapurusha Kalpataravo Druma Bhumis Chintamani Ganamai Toyamamrutam Kataghanam Natyam Gamanamapi Vamshi Priyasaki Chidhanandam Jyoti Paramamapi Tadaswadhyamapi cha Sayatra Kshirabdhi Sravati Surabhiyadyaschu Sumahan Nimesha Yardhakyo Va Vrajati Nahi Yatrapi Samayaha Bhaje Shvetadvipam Tamahamiha Golokamitiyam Vidhantaste Santakshiti Viralachara Katipaye. Okay, so that's Brahma Samhita. So we recite this even in the temples. Let's say when we get new deities in the temple. So before, during Prana Pratishtha, before they give the Netra Darshan, they first blindfold the deities, right? They cover the eyes. And then they do Abhishekam and so many, Shodashopachara. And then during that time also this is recited, Brahma Samhita. We have noticed in the 24th shloka, it is mentioned, Sa Ganadi Rajaha. Sa Ganadi Rajaha. Who is Ganadi Rajaha? Let me show that shloka. Yatpada pallava yugam vinidaya kumbha dvandve pranama samaye sa ganadi rajaha. Lord Ganesha. Lord Ganesha along with all other devatas. They are all offering prayers. Pranama dvandve pranama samaye sa ganadi rajaha. If you look at the translation of 24th shloka, Ganesha, I adore the primeval Lord Govinda, whose lotus feet are always held by Ganesha upon the pair of tumuli protruding from his elephant head in order to obtain power for his function of destroying all the obstacles on the path of progress on the three worlds. So basically it's saying that Ganesha along with all other devatas, they all offered prayers. Dvandve pranama sa ganadi rajaha. So we have recited Gajendra Stuti, the Stuti of one elephant, and we also recited Brahma Samhita, that is another Stuti of another elephant. So all the elephants are welcoming our Supreme Lord. And as a preparation, you all have seen, I sent the pictures in the group. in the temple, all the elephants, so many elephants. Okay, they don't want to leave Gajendra alone. They don't want to keep Gajendra alone. So all the devotee elephants, they all joined together with Gajendra, and they are welcoming Supreme Lord. So okay, so are you all ready to invite Supreme Lord? Are you all ready to take his darshan?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, always.
But you should have all come to the temple. If you are ready to take darshan of the Lord, you should have all come to the temple. That means two things. Either you don't want to take darshan of the Lord, or that Leela that happened in the temple today, you just believe that it's just some coincidence. Either one of these. Okay, let me ask this. If I sent a message in the group that Srimad Narayana personally came to the temple, Samamish temple, and he is standing there. Let's think that this is true. Okay, now using the Zoom raise your hand option, raise your hand who will come to the temple. Oh, only two people? Yeah, I am also coming with the two hands, two legs, everything. See, even Ramesh Garu from India is planning to come. Chandrakala is coming, Siri is coming, Ankita is coming, Neela is coming, Sudha Mataji from India is coming, Sarita is coming. Shamla is coming. Vishalya with both hands, she is offering pranam. She wants to come. Aparna wants to come. Anita from Vancouver wants to come. Then why you all did not come today? The only person, when I sent a message in the group that if possible, please come to the temple. We can have class in the temple. The only person who confirmed that she will come is Sharvani. Srividya sent a message saying that she has an offshore call. If possible, she will come. The Leela that happened in the temple is non-different from Bhagavan giving his darshan, his pratyaksha darshan.
శ్రీనివాస్ గారు నేను అసలు ఆ గ్రూప్ లోనే లేనండి.
ఓ మీరు ఈ గజేంద్ర స్తుతి గ్రూప్ లో లేరా?
లేనండి.
ఓ రియల్లీ? ఓకే.
నేను భగవద్గీత గ్రూప్ లో కూడా లేను. మహి పంపించిన జూమ్ మీటింగ్ ద్వారా రోజు జాయిన్ అవుతాను.
ఓకే. మహి నాకేం చెప్పలేదు మరి నువ్వు? నేను యాడ్ చేస్తానులేండి మిమ్మల్ని.
ఓకే అండి. చెప్పినట్టయితే ఈరోజు డెఫినెట్ గా వచ్చేదాన్ని నాకు తెలిసినట్టయితే.
యా, సీ, so that whatever happened in the morning, it's not just a coincidence. Today is Wednesday. Today is the day when Krishna was born to Mother Devaki. Krishna was born on Wednesday. And today we are going to recite the 4 shlokas from this Ashtama Skanda Trutiyodhyaya, where Bhagavan is giving his darshan to Gajendra. And because of your sincere efforts, all of your sincere efforts, dedication, commitment, Gajendra is pleased, and also Bhagavan is also pleased. And as a result of that, Bhagavan has reciprocated. See, that dress in the temple, there are 100 to 200 sets of dresses. What is the probability that the pujari has to pick this dress only today? Right? There are so many other dresses. Next time when you come to the temple, I'll show you. I'll take you to the, closet room. There are so many clothes piled up. They randomly take something. Now they could have taken something else also, right? No, the Lord is definitely pleased with all of your efforts. Gajendra is also pleased with all of your efforts. That's why that darshan. And it is non-different. It is nothing short of Bhagavan personally coming and giving his darshan. So even if even if we have to sacrifice other things, even if we have to postpone other things, it just takes an hour, 2 hours maximum. It's practically doable for all of you who are in Bellevue, Redmond, especially. It's very easy. You can come. If not 7:30, 8 o'clock. If not 8, 8:25, you can come. 8:30 they close the curtains. You could have come at 8:25 also. So this is the thing I was discussing. I think we discussed in this class, in this call also, and also we discussed in Bhagavad Gita class during the topic of peace formula, that we have to make friendship with Krishna. Krishna says, Suhrudam Sarva Bhutanam. I am the best friend and well-wisher of everybody. Now Krishna has sent that friend request. What is the problem? Our problem is we are just waiting. We are not accepting that friend request. Krishna is making himself available to all of us. We are not receiving him. And in that class, I also discussed, if you remember, we are all playing hide and seek with Krishna. Hide and seek is the most favorite game to Krishna. Krishna used to play so many games with Gopa boys in Vrindavan, and hide and seek is his most favorite game. The type of hide and seek game that we are playing with Krishna is we are hiding Krishna, but we are not seeking Krishna. Either we are hiding Krishna and we are seeking, or sometimes we are hiding Krishna and we are not seeking him. In the normal game, hide and seek, when kids play, one person hides, one person closes his eyes and everybody will hide. So this person will go and search for everybody. But here we are hiding, we are covering Krishna. We don't want to see him. We don't want to see him. And we are making an effort to see him. We are making an effort to see him, but when the Lord is making himself available, when he is giving darshan, that time we are not ready. We don't want to see him. Because we have fears. So what will happen to my family? What will happen to my job? What will happen to my Tesla? What will happen to my laptop? I just bought an iPhone 17. What will happen to that? So we have so many attachments. In the form of crocodile, we have all these attachments. So we don't want to see. We have hidden him. We have hidden Krishna. And even when he is coming in front of us, giving darshan, we are not ready to see. We don't want to see him. So maybe the Lord wants to, make us realize this point today. That's why he gave his darshan in the temple along with Gajendra and and associates of Gajendra, the family of Gajendra, right? In the description of the second chapter, it is mentioned Gajendra had, I think, 1,000 wives or 10,000 wives. Okay, so
10,000.
now 10,000, Sarita? Okay.
10,000. As per Vātsalya Bhagavatam, they are 10,000.
10,000 wives. So from the pictures that I sent in the morning, right? There are so many deities in the temple, and each deity was wearing a special type of vastram, and there are so many elephants on each of those vastrams. And then there is a backdrop. The backdrop also has big elephants. And there are metal brass elephants that are kept. So many, the entire Gajendra family joined, but we don't want to see him. Maybe
Anna,
God
did
is
you check with them? Why did they keep so many elephants?
on the dress.
They can
or
only
on
dress
the,
it, right? Not on the dress. The metal elephant, the copper elephants I am referring to.
No, the copper elephants, they're
Because of the
always there.
theme, there are elephants, I am fine.
Yeah.
Oh, there are, every time they'll be there.
They're always there.
Okay.
There are, I think, 3 or 4 brass metal elephants. They're always
Yeah.
kept. They're always kept like that.
Okay. Good. Today
Yeah.
is Murari's birthday also.
Oh, today Murari's
according
birthday.
to Telugu calendar, he's also born on Wednesday, like Arya and
Oh,
Murari both. That's why I'm even more happy listening to know that, like,
wonderful, wonderful.
know that even Krishna has born on like Wednesday.
Okay, that's wonderful. Yeah, Pravalika was also born on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Akshara
Same, both of
also,
them.
Akshara also
Okay.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Akshara also Wednesday.
We're all
Wow.
related to Krishna.
All
She was
great
yesterday
souls
very
were
happy
born.
to hear. She was
Yeah,
really
even
happy.
I'm so happy to hear that.
And we are discussing this on Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are discussing this on Wednesday. Now, this is not just a coincidence. We have been planning on concluding Gajendra Stuti so many days, but finally the Lord made an arrangement to happen it today with a grand welcome in the temple. I don't know, you all definitely missed that darshan today. Even for 5 minutes, if not for the class, even for 5 minutes, we should have just come, taken darshan and go home.
Prabhuji, today really hide and seek happened, Prabhuji. I completed my call and went, but by the time, like just 5 minutes delay. So it was
Oh,
closed
okay. You went
actually.
to the temple, but darshan was closed.
Yeah. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 So the moment I sent those pictures, you should understand the message from the Lord that He is reciprocating. Because since last 2 months, you all have sincerely dedicated your time every day, 1.5 hour time. Will the Lord not be pleased with your efforts like this? You will not see any other group. Okay, tell me one group that has discussed Gajendra Stuti like this. Show me one group like this. There may be some groups who discuss Potana Bhagavatam, but that's not the original Stuti spoken by Gajendra. Potana Bhagavatam is also good. There is a nice Bhakti Bhava in that, but those are not the words of Gajendra. The Gajendra words are in Vyasa Bhagavatam. Show me one group in the entire world, I'm saying. Show me one group in the entire world who have discussed Gajendra Stuti like this. You all have given your time, 1.5 hour every day. And the Lord is pleased with your efforts. And He is giving darshan and you don't want to see Him. So, what is this? Come on. Okay, so at least here we'll have a virtual darshan of the Lord now. Okay. So with this, Brahma Samhita, and by the way, when the Lord, not only the Lord, but whenever an important person comes to your home, we have to offer 4 things. We can offer many things, but bare minimum we have to offer 4 things. First, we have to offer water to wash their feet. Padyam. Etat padyam. And then we have to offer asanam, a place to sit. And then we have to offer some water to drink, achamaniyam. And then we have to offer a garland, a flower or garland. And then we have to offer some kind words, some pleasing words, some words to glorify that person. So these are the 4 things we have to offer. Now Gajendra, so we'll see how Gajendra offered, these 4 things. But we recited Brahma Samhita, right? I played Gajendra Stuti recitation recited by Shruti, my music teacher. And then we recited Brahma Samhita, the prayers of all devatas. So these are the kind words or the sweet words, glorifying words, to welcome the Lord. So now let's recite the last 4 shlokas of this chapter, where the description of how Sri Hari is coming and giving darshan to Gajendra, and how he is rescuing Gajendra, how he is killing crocodile, and how he is protecting Gajendra. Let's see that description. But before that, we need to know his address, right? Where is he? Before he comes, first he has to tell where is he, right? So let me play. So this is the most famous, Alavaikuntapuramalo, Namula Saudambulo song from Potana Bhagavatam, which it's a small, padyam, Telugu padyam, sung beautifully. So this gives the description or the address of Sri Hari. The address of Sri Hari and what is he doing at this moment. He's sitting with Rama Devi or Lakshmi Devi. And what is he doing? And he's about to come. Being pleased with the surrendered soul. In the same padyam, this description is given. Being pleased with the surrendered soul, the Lord is ready to come. Now let's come to Bhagavatam. So 29 is the ending of Gajendra Stuti. Nayam Veda Swamatmanam Etchatyaham Diyahatam Tam Duratyayamahatmyam Bhagavantam Itosmyaham. So 30, 31, 32, 33. The last 4 shlokas, Shuka Mahamuni describes how the Lord is coming and giving darshan to Gajendra and what happens. I will just recite these shlokas. This is in the same tune and meter that I recited Brahma Samhita. The meter is called Vasanta Tilaka. Sanskrit Chanda, the meter is called Vasanta Tilaka. Evam Gajendra Mupavarnita Nirvishesham Brahmadhayo Vividhalinga Bidhabhimanaha Naite Yedhopasasrupurnikilatmakatvat Tatra Kilamaramayo Harirāvirasit Tam Tadbhadartamupalabhya Jagannivasaha Stotram Nishamya Dhivijay Sahasamstuvadbhihi Chandhomayena Garudhena Samuhyamana चक्रायुधोऽभ्यगमदाशु यतो गजेन्द्रः सोऽन्तः सरस्युरुभलेन गृहीत आर्तो दृष्ट्वा घरुत्मतिहरिं क उपात्तचक्रम् उत्क्षिप्य साम्भुजकरं गिरमाह कृच्छ्रान् नारायणाखिल गुरो भगवन्नमस्ते नारायणाखिल गुरो भगवन्नमस्ते नारायणाखिल गुरो भगवन्नमस्ते तं वीक्ष्य पीडितमजः सहसावितैर्तीर्या सग्राहमाशु सरसकृपयोजहार ग्राहाद् विपादितमुखादरिना गजेन्द्रम् सम्पश्यतां हरिरामुमुचरुच्छ्रियमाणाम् नारायणाखिल गुरो भगवन्नमस्ते. Okay, we will read the translations of these 4 shlokas. Okay, Sharvani, Swatava?
Sri Sukadeva Goswami continued, when the king of the elephants was describing the supreme authority, without mentioning any particular person, he did not invoke the demigods headed by Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Indra and Chandra. Thus none of them approached him. However, because Lord Hari is the super soul, Purushottama, the personality of Godhead, he appeared before Gajendra. Translation. After understanding the awkward condition of Gajendra, who had offered his prayers, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Hari, who lives everywhere, appeared with the demigods who were offering prayers to him. Carrying his disc and other weapons, he appeared there on back of his carrier Garuda with great speed, according to his desire. Thus he appeared before Gajendra. Gajendra had been forcefully captured by the crocodile in the water and was feeling acute pain. But when he saw that Narayana, wielding his disc, was coming in the sky on the back of Garuda, he immediately took a lotus flower in his trunk, and with great difficulty due to his painful condition, he uttered the following words, O my Lord Narayana, Master of the universe, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Thereafter, seeing Gajendra in such an aggrieved position, the unborn Supreme Personality of Godhead, Hari, immediately got down from the back of Garuda by his causeless mercy and pulled the king of the elephants along with crocodile out of the water. Then, in the presence of all the demigods who were looking on, the Lord severed the crocodile's mouth from its body with his disc. In this way, he saved Gajendra, the king of the elephants.
Yes. Narayana Kila Guru Bhagavan
Namaste.
Okay, so this is the description of how Lord gave darshan to Gajendra. So the Lord's appearance is mentioned in shloka number 30. Avirasit. The word used is Avirasit. Evam Gajendra Mupavarnita Nirvishesham Brahmadayo Vividalinga Bidhabhimana Naite Yadopasapspur Nikilatmakatvat Tatra Kilamaramayo Harirāvirasit. Harir Avirasit. Avirasit means appeared before the elephant. So when the Lord appeared, now Gajendra has to offer those 4 things, right? What are the 4 things?
Water to wash
First invitation.
Then water. Then
Asanam.
place, then water,
Water
and then
to
flower,
drink.
and then
Asanam.
sloka.
Good
Yes.
words.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, patram pushpam phalam toyam. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna also said, if one offers with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, water, and a fruit, I will accept it. Krishna said, I will accept it. Even the small things like that. Bhakti is very simple. We don't have to offer grand preparations in a grand way. We don't have to offer like that. When you offer grand preparations or grand offerings, but there is no bhakti in that, that's of no use. On the other hand, if you offer little things, small things like patram pushpam phalam toyam with love and devotion, Krishna said, Ashnami prayatatmanaha. Ashnami means I will accept. I will eat, I will accept. So now let us try to understand how Gajendra offered these things. So the first thing is he has to offer asana. Okay, washing feet we can leave that to a side. Asana. So what is the asana here that Gajendra is offering?
His heart.
His heart. Yes, very good. Okay, Gajendra, after remembering his past life, after reciting all the stuti, Gajendra Stuti, now he has been purified. His heart is purified. Hrudi yoga vibhavite, yoga randita karmano, hrudi yoga vibhavite, yogino yam prapashyanti, yogesham tam natosmyaham. So his heart has been purified. Hrudi yoga vibhavite. By practicing this Bhakti Yoga, his heart has become pure. And he is offering that heart as a asana. In the Rasa Leela, when when Krishna was there in the beginning with the gopis, and then as soon as the gopis, each of the gopis, they started thinking that Krishna is only with me, Krishna is dancing only with me and no other gopis. Then Krishna immediately disappeared. Krishna thought that the gopis are feeling little pride, that I am only exclusively with that gopi. Each gopi is feeling like that. As soon as Krishna saw a tinge of pride in the gopis, then Krishna disappeared. And then they sang Gopi Geet out of the pangs of separation from Krishna. They sang Gopi Geet. And now, after some time, Krishna came back. Krishna reappeared in the arena of that Rasa Leela. And how now this time they have to be careful, right? They should not take him light. They have to offer asanam, patram pushpam phalam toyam. They have to offer all these things. Otherwise, they are afraid that Krishna will disappear again. So the way gopis offered asana is very beautiful. They offered their upper cloth that is already wet with their tears, because they have been crying in separation from Krishna. They have been crying, so their clothes have become wet, and also as they were crying, the kajal from their eyes, that also trickled down. Their tears and then the kajal trickled down, and their entire their clothes became wet. And then they have kumkum on their body. That kumkum also got smeared onto the cloth. So it's a wet cloth. It has become wet with their tears, and there is kajal which has made the cloth dirty, and there is kumkum that also made the cloth dirty. And then they offered their upper cloth and put it on the ground. What is there on the ground? There is dust on the ground, and that dust has made that cloth even more dirtier. It was already so much dirty, and when they put it on the ground, the dust made it even more dirtier. And Krishna always has a policy because he is devadi deva, right? He has a policy. He never accepts anything that is dirty. He never accepts anything that is dirty. But here, Krishna very pleasingly, very graciously, he accepted this asana offered by gopis. If you look at the technicalities of the asana, it is very dirty, and it does not even a proper thing to offer to Bhagavan. But Bhagavan accepted that. Krishna accepted that asana. The dirty cloth became wet with the tears, kajal, kunkuma, and then dust. He accepted it. Because the gopis offered their heart in that cloth. And in that heart, they asked him to sit. So like that, the asana that that Krishna is looking for is our heart. When our heart becomes pure, by hearing Krishna Katha every day, we can purify our heart. By doing japa, we can purify our heart. By reciting Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, by reciting different stutis, by reciting Mukundamala Stotra, so many things. We can purify our heart, and then Krishna will make our heart as an asana, and he will only come and sit. Okay, so that is asana. That is how Gajendra offered asana to Bhagavan. And pushpam, garland. So he offered as soon as he saw Gajendra. As soon as Gajendra saw Sri Hari, he picked the lotus from the pond, and with his trunk, he lifted his trunk up and offered that lotus flower to Sri Hari. So flower is okay, but what about mala? What about garland? I mean, when you invite some sannyasi, some guru, acharya to your home itself, you will offer a beautiful garland. Now Sri Hari has come personally. We have to offer a beautiful garland, right?
Stotramala, Prabhuji.
Stotramala, Gajamala. Gajendra offered Gajamala. Have you heard this name, Gajamala?
No.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Very big one. Very big garlands are called Gajamala.
Yeah. If you go to Venkateshwar Swami Balaji temple, they put big, huge, garland on him. That is called Gajamala. On a special day, on a special festival day, they put Gajamala, which is very big, very long, and also very heavy, also very thick, very heavy also. But here, our Gajendra is offering. That's why it is Gajamala. What is that mala? The Stotra Mala. Like Mukunda Mala Stotram. Kulshekar Alvar offered a garland of shlokas. Similarly, our Gajendra also has offered Gajamala in the form of Stotra Mala. So Asanam is offered Pushpam and also Mala. Both are offered. Now what about Toyam? We have to offer water, right? Padyam or Toyam.
His tears.
His tears. Yeah. His tears are the Toyam. He offered the water. And what about Phalam then? Patram, Pushpam, Phalam, Toyam, right? First of all, Patram. What about Patram? The Patram is nothing but his Stuti. In his Stuti, what has he asked? He is inviting the Lord. Ramesh Garu, he said, right? First we have to send invitation, right? So that invitation is written on a Patram. In Bhagavad Gita, when Krishna said Patram, it means leaf. But Patram in Sanskrit, Patram also has another meaning, a letter. So Gajendra has sent out an invitation letter to Sri Hari. So that Gajamala, a Stotramala, is nothing but the Patram. So we have Patram, Pushpam, Toyam. 3 things are covered. Now what about Phalam? Phalam is fruit. What fruit Gajendra offered?
Himself.
Hmm?
Himself. Like he's offering himself to Krishna.
Offering himself. Okay.
Bhakti.
Bhakti. Okay. It has to be a fruit. Okay. Fruit means not the eating fruit here, but a fruit.
Result.
Result. What result? Which result? His karma phalam. He has offered his karma phalam. Now he has surrendered to Bhagavan. When you surrender to Bhagavan, you offer all your karma phalam also to him.
I was about to say like punya phalam because the phalam will be there in that. So
no, not only punya phalam, papa phalam also.
Yes, everything, the karma phalam. Yes.
Because Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita 18.66, last instruction of Krishna, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. You abandon all varieties of religion, all dharmas, and just surrender unto me. And if we do that, what will Krishna do? Aham tvam sarva papebhyo. Aham tvam sarva papebhyo moksha isyami ma suchaha. So Krishna will take all the karma from us. He will nullify basically. He will take it means he will not get the karma, but he will nullify it. He will clear it off. Both karma phalam and punya phalam, both. So Gajendra offered that phalam. So he offered patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam, everything he offered. So all the technicalities are fulfilled. Now offering flowers is a very beautiful thing. There is a small story of a devotee in South India. I mean, before he became a devotee, he was a materialistic person. He was a karmi, materialistic person. So one day, he wanted to meet with his girlfriend. So those days, there were no parks like that, right? Whatever you want to do, you do in and around the temple only. Okay, meeting with a beloved person also, the temples are like parks. So because the whole town or village is full of, it used to be full of temples. So there is no place left for building parks or other things. So he asked his girlfriend to come to one of the temples, near one of the temples, so that they can meet. And he came there first. He gave an appointment like 5 o'clock in the evening. So he was there by 4 o'clock only, with a flower in his hand. And then he waited for few hours, and she did not come. The girl did not come, and he could not tolerate that. So, and he waited like that for so many days, without going home, without eating, without drinking. He just waited there for so many days. And then finally he decided that, okay, she is not coming. Now what's the point in waiting anymore for her here? And there was a flower in his hand, right? And he thought, okay, since I brought the flower and there is a temple here, let me offer this flower, inside the temple. So he went inside the temple and offered the flower at the feet of Vishnu. And then immediately he collapsed. He died. Because he has been fasting for so many days. He did not eat, he did not drink. So as soon as he offered the flower at the feet of the Lord, he collapsed. He died. And then he went to Narakaloka. Because he spent a life of sinful activities. He did not practice any bhakti. He lived a life of sinful activities. When he went to Narakaloka, Yamaraj said, there are two things for you. Okay, Yamaraj opened his laptop and checked his name, and he read out what is mentioned against his name. Yamaraj said, there are two things for you. One is, you will have to suffer in the Narakaloka for about 100 years or so, and because of all your sinful activities in your life, you have to spend in Narakaloka for 100 years, and but because you have performed a small activity, which is a good activity, a pious activity, a punya karma, for that you can go to Swarga Loka and spend only 10 minutes. So you have these two options. So what do you want to do first? Do you want to go to Swarga Loka first and then 100 years of punishment, or 100 years of Narakaloka and then go to Swargaloka? What do you want to do? So any guesses here what that person would have chosen?
Narakaloka, Prabhuji.
Narakaloka first
Mm.
and then Swargaloka.
Person. Yes, Prabhuji.
First Narakaloka, then Swargaloka. Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Ankita, you raised your hand. You had something to say?
Yes, Prabhuji. I had a question.
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking, because he was dying in front of Krishna. So, like, we have always read that whenever we are dying, and if at that time, if Krishna is in front of us, we should be getting Krishna Loka, right? So, why he
No.
didn't?
That is only when somebody is dying in front of physical presence of Krishna, not the deity.
Yeah, but even in front of deity, he was thinking of Krishna at that time. So, while
He was not thinking. His intention was, because he brought the flower for that girl, it's getting wasted. Anyway, let me just offer here. Anyway, I'm near the temple. Let me just go inside and then offer. So he had no intention to offer to the Lord, because it was getting wasted. That's why he offered.
I was just relating this case to Ajamila case, and something similar thing was happening there also. So that's why I'm thinking, why God did not give him? Because here also he did not have intention, but he was praying to Krishna, and he left his body at that time.
No,
Like
Ajamila at
Ajamila.
least chanted the name of the Lord.
Okay.
Yeah, here this person, he did not chant the name, and he did not, even while offering the flower also, he did not offer with devotion.
He just kept it for.
He just kept it there. Instead of wasting it, instead of throwing it, he just kept it there.
Okay.
Yeah, because Krishna is Bhavagrahi Janardana. He only looks at our intention. What is our intention behind the activity?
Jamin also, he didn't have any intention, right, Prabhuji? He was just calling his son.
Yeah, he did not have an intention, but because the name has the power, name is more powerful than Krishna himself. Who rescued Draupadi? Krishna's name rescued. Govinda Nama helped Draupadi. And then later Krishna came. So because of the power of the holy name, Ajamila got a second chance. And he got another birth. In that birth, he performed bhakti and then went back to spiritual world. Okay. So here, so Sudha, you said first Narakaloka, then Swargaloka. Other guesses?
First Narkaloka and then
Prabhuji,
Oh,
better.
so just want to say first Swargaloka and then Narkaloka.
Neela, you are saying first Swarga, then Naraka. Okay? Yeah. Why?
I mean, I'm just thinking from my point of view. Once you get a darshan of Swargaloka, it'll be enough to bear the pain of the 100 years of Narkaloka later. That memory of that darshan.
No. Once you get darshan of Swargaloka, you don't even want to go to Narakaloka.
Don't want to, but in his case, he has to. So
He has to. He will be taken
it's
anyway.
more
But
bearable.
but that
More
pain will be even more horrible.
Yeah.
That pain will be even more horrible. So it makes better sense to go to Narakaloka first, then end with happiness. First you suffer, then end with happiness. Right? That's what we would think generally. But he's a smart person. He made a decision to go to Swargaloka first and then Narakaloka. And here is a beautiful thing. Why he made this choice? Because he knows that in Swargaloka, Indra has this famous garden called as Nandana Kanana garden.
The wishing tree in the Kalpataru.
No, that is different. This is Nandana Kanana garden. Kalpataru is one of the trees there. The Parijata tree. I mean, Parijata tree, he has stolen it. So Nandana Kanana garden is full of flowers. So this person knows, he has read some description about Swargaloka somewhere, that there are, Swargaloka is full of flowers. So what he did was, he took he asked for Swargaloka. So then Yamaraj sent him to Swargaloka. And then there he grabbed a sword and then chopped off each of the flowers. And then he thought, if I offered one flower without any bhakti, then I got a chance to come to Swargaloka. Now, what if I offer all these flowers with an intention and offer to the Lord? How much more benefit will I get? Then he plucked all those flowers, and each flower he was offering, in his mind he was offering to the Lord. Om Govindaya Namaha, Om Madhusudanaya Namaha, Om Keshavaya Namaha, Om Trikramaya Namaha. He did the Ashtottara Shatanamavali, Ashtottara Puja there, with all the flowers in Nandanakanana garden. And then after 10 minutes, he was forced to go to Yamaraj again. And then Yamaraj said, what's your name? And he said his name. And Yamaraj again opened the laptop. Yamaraj got a message saying, file not found. Okay? Yamaraj did not find his name in his records. He said, no, you don't, you don't have any place here. You go to, Vaishnudutas will come and take you to spiritual world. So that's the power of offering flowers. Okay, that's the power of offering flowers. When Krishna says, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam, and our Gajendra is offering a simple thing as Kamala, the flower, with intention, with love and devotion, Lord will accept it. Now, what is the word here? See, I always had this confusion. Gajendra Stuti or Gajendra Moksha Leela, there were some contradictory things. I heard differently from different people. Some say that Gajendra did not offer any flower. Some say that he offered flower. So what is the pramana? The pramana is this shloka here. Let me show the shloka. Second shloka. 32nd shloka. Now let me share the screen. So 32nd shloka. Sonta sarasyuru bhalena grihita arto drishtva gharutmati harinka upata chakram Uksipyasambhujakaram giramah krishran Narayana kila guru bhagavan namaste. So this word here, Ambuja Karam. Karam means hand. Ambuja means lotus. Utsipya. Utsipya means by raising his trunk. Elephant has a trunk, right? By raising his trunk up with the lotus, holding lotus with the trunk. Karam means the trunk, basically. He doesn't have hands like us, but Karam means the trunk. Uksipya Karam, Sa Ambuja, with lotus in his hand, in his trunk, he offered. So this confirms that he offered, Gajendra offered a lotus. Okay? And if you observed the description of these shlokas, right? The 31, 32, 33, Bhagavan appeared with Shankha Chakra, Gada, and then he received the Padma offered by Gajendra. One Acharya comments saying that the Padma that Vishnu holds, it actually given by Gajendra only. Ever since Gajendra gave, only then there is Padma in the hand of Vishnu. One Acharya comments like that. So, when the Lord appeared, he first pulled Gajendra and the crocodile, both of them, out of the water. He did not kill crocodile immediately. He pulled both of them out of the water, and then he released his Sudarshan Chakra and killed crocodile. He could have released Sudarshan Chakra while they were in the water itself, right? But there are two things, right? When the crocodile is inside the water, it's powerful. Nothing can be more powerful than the Lord, and more powerful than the Sudarshan Chakra. But Lord first wanted to make crocodile powerless. He wanted to make the crocodile powerless. Before, that is what happens in our life also. When somebody is getting puffed up with their pride, with wealth, name, fame, position, all these things, sooner or later, one day, the Lord will take away all these things. The Lord will make this person powerless, and then that person will be dead. So that's what exactly Lord Sri Hari has done here. He pulled both of them outside the water, from the water onto the ground. By making this, two things happened. The Lord made two things possible. One is, he made the crocodile powerless, and he made Gajendra powerful. Because Gajendra is powerful, elephant is powerful on the land, and crocodile is powerless on the land. So one stone and two birds. Pull both of them onto the land and made crocodile powerless and Gajendra powerful. And then crocodile realizes, right? Okay, I'm powerless now. All my power has been taken away. With that thought, the crocodile died. When Sri Hari released the Sudarshan Chakra, with that thought, saying that I am insignificant, I am powerless, Lord wanted that thought in the mind of crocodile before dying. That's why he did this. And then, of course, he got moksham, because he died in front of Sri Hari. First, he got his previous rupam as Gandharva. In the previous life, crocodile was a Gandharva. His name was Huhu. Huhu was his name. Maybe he was a Korean Gandharva. So, Huhu. So first the Gandharva appeared, and then in that Gandharva body, he went back to spiritual world. And then Gajendra. Gajendra also went back to spiritual world. So how Gajendra and crocodile went back to spiritual world, that description is given in the 4th chapter, which we will discuss tomorrow, which we'll just simply read tomorrow. And maybe some discussion. And while and when Sri Hari released Sudarshan Chakra and killed crocodile, some blood from Gajendra and some blood from crocodile fell on his Pitambaram. That means he accepted that as an offering. He accepted that blood as an offering. The blood from Gajendra and blood from crocodile. He accepted it as an offering. It fell on his Pitambaram. Now in the actual Gajendra Moksha Leela, the Lord only accepted blood on his Pitambaram. But in our temple this morning, the Lord accepted the entire body of Gajendra on his Pitambaram. What a great thing you all missed. In the actual Gajendra Moksha Leela, only blood fell on Pitambaram.
Naya, this is not fair. Again, you are coming back. You are circling every time. You make us stand on the bench. That is more better rather than you saying this all the time.
Okay. So in the temple this morning, not just the blood, but entire body. The Lord has embraced Gajendra unto his chest. Lord has kept Gajendra at his feet, everywhere, all over his body.
Sir, though we have not visited physically, we have seen the pictures sent by you.
Yes, that is also Sukruti. Yeah, seeing the picture and relishing that, you'll definitely get some Sukruti, right? Whenever we appreciate anything related to Bhagavan, we get some Sukruti. Let's say somebody is very beautiful. If we say with our words that this person is very beautiful, what are we doing there? We are appreciating the creation of the Lord. For that, you'll get some Sukruti. Similarly, even though you have not seen the darshan in the temple, but you have seen the picture and appreciated it, and those pictures belong to the Lord, so you get some Sukruti. So,
America, this is Vatsalya. Today, ours is Thursday.
For you it is Thursday, yeah. So another thing I wanted to, another contradiction here. Contradiction means another point about Gajendra Moksha Leela that we often hear, which has two different opinions. Some people say that Gajendra did not chant any specific name of the Lord. And some people say Gajendra chanted a specific name of the Lord. So the reconciliation or the clear-cut answer is again from Bhagavatam. The 31st shloka, where the 30th shloka. 30th shloka, where Shuka Mahamuni says, Evam Gajendra Mupavarnita Nirvishesham. Nirvishesham. Vishesha means something very special or a particular. Like how Draupadi called out, Govinda, Govinda Dwaraka Vasin. So like that, if you are calling out to particular name of the Lord, then that is Vishesha. a particular name in a special way, calling out a special name of the Lord. That is Vishesha. But Nirvishesha, Evam Gajendram Upavarnita Nirvishesham. He has described about the Lord. Upavarnita means described. Gajendra has described about the Lord without taking any particular name, Nirvishesham. In one of the shlokas, Gajendra also says, right? Nirvisheshaya Samyaya Namo Jnanaganaya Cha. So without any specific name. But as soon as he saw Sri Hari, then he said, Narayana Kila Guru Bhagavan Namaste. Then he chanted Narayana name. So what is the reason here? Okay, there is some philosophical thing here, and we can end with this in another next 2-3 minutes. We can end with this. If Gajendra has called out, just like how Draupadi called out, Govinda Dwaraka Vasin, or just like how Uttara called out, Pahi Pahi Maha Yogin Deva Deva Jagatpate, and Krishna immediately came to help Uttara. And when Draupadi called out Govinda, Krishna immediately came. If Gajendra had called out a specific name of the Lord, Lord would have come immediately. Then why did Gajendra not do that? Instead of reciting 28 shlokas, entire Gajendra Stuti, he could have just mentioned few names. He Gopalaka, He Krupa Jalanide, He Sindhu Kanyapate, He Kamsantaka. Like that, he could have called out a few names of the Lord. Even not few names, just one name and the Lord will come immediately. Because such is the power of the name of the Lord, more powerful than the Lord himself. So, one of the Acharyas, Jiva Goswami, he comments saying that Lord has given remembrance of the Stuti to Gajendra. Lord has given remembrance of the past life Bhakti to Gajendra. But Lord has covered the remembrance of his names to Gajendra. He did not give the remembrance of names to Gajendra. The Lord made Gajendra forget the names. That's why throughout the Stuti, there is no name. Gajendra always saying, I'm calling out to that person who is the creator of this entire universe. I'm calling out to that person who is the maintainer of this universe. Oh, that person, he not only creates, but he also enters into each and every atom of the universe. I'm calling out to that person. I'm calling out to that person whose katha everybody wants to hear. I don't know his name, but that person whose katha everybody wants to hear. So like this, he has been telling without, because he could not remember the names. What is the reason? The reason is, if Gajendra had uttered any name, the Lord would have come immediately. But there are two reasons for this. First reason is, Lord wanted to intensify the bhakti of Gajendra. In the previous life, as Indradumna Maharaj, by the way, Indradumna Maharaj, he was a king from Tamil Nadu, from Dravida Desham, a Tamil king. As a king, he was a devotee. He performed bhakti nicely, but he has not perfected. Now here, the Lord wanted to make Gajendra perfect his bhakti. He wanted to intensify his bhakti. He wanted to make Gajendra surrender to him completely. So for that, the Lord wanted to postpone his appearance by few minutes. That's why he made Gajendra not remember any of his names. Okay, that is reason number one. Reason number two is, If Gajendra called out one of the names of the Lord and the Lord appears immediately, then how will we even get Gajendra Stuti? Yeah? How will we get benefit? Now we have to get benefit, right? So to give the benefit to all the jivas, to give the falashruti to all the jivas, Lord has made this arrangement. He made Gajendra forget his names so that he will, out of desperation, out of great difficulty, Gajendra will recite this stuti, calling out to the Lord intensely, with intense prayers. And that's how Gajendra Stuti, it is the most celebrated stuti. There is one devotee in ISKCON, is a Brahmana. The Brahmanas, they do Trisandhya, right? 3 times a day, they do Sandhya Vandanam. They chant Gayatri Mantra. So this devotee, along with Gayatri Mantra, every time, he recites Gajendra Stuti also. So 3 times a day, first he spends about 10 minutes reciting different Gayatri Mantras. There is Brahma Gayatri, there is Guru Gayatri, there is Krishna Gayatri, there is Kama Gayatri. Like that, there are 7 Gayatri Mantras. It takes good 7 to 10 minutes to recite these Gayatri Mantras every time. And a Brahmana has to recite these 3 times a day, 21 minutes, 21 to 30 minutes. In addition to that, this devotee, he recites Gajendra Stuti all the 3 times. That's another 15-20 minutes. So there are devotees who have taken Gajendra Stuti so seriously. It is the most celebrated Stuti of all. And why it is the most celebrated Stuti? We have seen. Because it is performed by an elephant, an animal. And it was glorified by even Prahlad. Prahlad is the one who gave the definition of Bhakti. And Prahlad glorified Gajendra. Manyedanabijanarupatapashrutaujas teja prabhava balapaursha buddhi yoga naradhanaya hi bhavanti parasya pumsan bhaktyatutosha bhagavan gajayutapaya. Prahlada has taken the name of Gajendra, Gajayutapaya. Bhaktyatutosha bhagavan. O Bhagavan, you are satisfied by the bhakti performed by Gajendra. Bhaktyatutosha bhagavan Gajayutapaya. And what does our Kulashekara Alvar say? How does he glorify Gajendra? He Gopalak, he Krupa Jalanide, he Sindhu Kanyapate, he Kamsantak, he Gajendra Karuna, Parina, he Madhava, he Ramanuja, he Jagatraya Guru, he Pundari Kakshamam, he Gopi Jananata Palaya Param Janami Natvam Vina. So, Kulashekara Alvar has kept Gajendra in the same lines with gopis. In one line, he has taken the name of Gajendra. In the next line, He Gopi Jananata Palaya Param. Such is the glorification of Gajendra. And one last glorification. In Padyavali, one Sri Vaishnava devotee, Sri Vaishnava Acharya actually, Sri Vaishnava Acharya, he glorifies Gajendra. Vyadasya charanam dhruvasya chavayo vidya gajendrasya ka kubjaya kimu nama roopamadikam kim tat sudham nodanam. Vamshakko vidurasya yadavapaterugrasya ka paurusham bhaktya tushyati kevalam na cha gunair bhakti priyo madhava. Vidya Gajendrasya ka. What education does Gajendra have? But he has become a great devotee. The Sri Vaishnava Acharya, he has kept Gajendra's name along with Sudama, all Dhruva, Prahlada, all great devotees. He has glorified Gajendra in the same line as great devotees like this. So it's the most celebrated stuti that we should recite if possible every day. If not the entire stuti, at least 1 or 2 shlokas. We must recite. So, okay, it's already 10:15. We can discuss much more. We'll continue discussing something more tomorrow. But before that, any questions, comments, reflections?
Prabhuji, if you permit me to, I should also say some few words because today Lord appeared. Huh?
Yeah.
Because small things I would like to say something.
Yes.
One is from Bhagavad Gita. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna was called by 38 or 39 names.
Okay. So you counted?
I am having the list with me.
Okay.
So I will read that list. So
yeah.
It is one type of offer because today God appeared.
Yes. Yeah. We can, because when the Lord appears, we have to do Ashtottara Puja, right? Yes. Let's do.
I am having the Bhagavad Gita Ashtottara also with me. But I am only calling the names appeared in the slokas. In 700 slokas, the names appear. Achyuta, Ananta, Apratima, Prabhava, Harisodhana, Janardana, Deva, Devadeva, Devavara, Devesa, Parameswara, Purushottama, Prabhu, Bhagavanta, Ajjudu, Kamalapatrachudu, Krishnudu, Kesavudu, Bhutavanudu, Bhutesudu, Madhusudanudu, Mahatmudu, Mahabahuvu, Madhavudu, Yadavudu, Yogi, Yogishwarudu, Kesi Nishudanudu, Govindudu, Jagatpati, Jagannivasudu, Varshneyudu, Vasudevudu, Vishwamurti, Vishweswarudu, Vishnuvu, Sarvudu, Sahasrabahu, Krishnikesa. These are the names appeared in Bhagavad Gita 700 slokas. When we go to the Krishna Sahasranam, thousands of names, that is different. And 2 more items because already you told me that tomorrow Lord will appear, so that I prepare with some Chaityandu Muralani ధరించిన వాడును మేఘఛాయితో కూడిన వాడును పీతాంబరధారియు దొండపండు వంటి ఎర్రటి పెదవులతో శోభిల్లు వాడును పూర్ణచంద్రన వలె సుందరమైన ముఖము కలవాడును కమల నేత్రుడు అవు శ్రీకృష్ణ పరమాత్మని నేను స్తుతించుచున్నాను. One more thing.
Beautiful. Yeah, so Ramesh Garu is doing the 4th thing. When you have a special person, you have to offer kind words, right? So that is what he's doing. Very good.
పీత వస్త్రమును ధరించిన వాడును అర్జునుని రథసారథియు బ్రహ్మ రుద్రాది దేవతలకును వంజులను భూభారము తీర్చుటకు అవతరించిన వాడును నీలమేఘ కాంతి కలవాడును చేతులందు శంఖ చక్ర గదా పద్మములు కలిగి ఉన్నవాడును అర్జునుని నెపమున లోకమంతటికును వేద మార్గమును ప్రవర్తింప చేసుకున్నవాడును మహేశ్వరుడును సత్పురుషుల పవిత్ర బుద్ధి యందు నివసించువాడును వారిచే అనుక్షణము సేవింపదగిన వాడును ఆనంద నిలవనగు ఆ శ్రీకృష్ణమూర్తిని నిరంతరము ధ్యానించదును గాక. అట్టి అవకాశమును మా కసం గ్రూప్ లో ఉన్న మెంబర్లందరికీ ప్రసాదించుగాక.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for that prayer. That means a lot. Only with
And one more
prayers.
suggestion that from here afterwards, any special days there, you sensitize all the group members, you come with some prayer, whatever it will be, whether it is in English or Hindi or whatever it will be.
Yeah.
Everybody knows some prayer now, so that on the day, everybody, in your opening words, you told that Lord appears before or after all Brahmadi Devatas reciting, they are glorifying his praises, his glorification. That's why you sensitize all the members so that they will come with a preparation and they will also participate in the, because we are alive and we are in the live session, who should be live in the Zoom session.
Yes. Yeah, we can. Yeah. And that will force the people to learn some shlokas and recite
Otherwise,
those
we
shlokas.
don't tell, everybody will freeze, and whether they are turn on their videos or not, that is different issue. But everybody should interact. That
Yes.
is the motto of Zoom call.
Correct. Yeah, only with the interactive session.
Otherwise, we can hear your recordings from the YouTube. There is nothing. There is no need to attend.
Yeah.
It is an interact session.
Yes. Yeah, it has to be as interactive as possible. Only then we can learn from each other, right? Whatever I know, I share with you. Whatever you all know, you share with me. So it's an
If
interactive.
my words if I hurt anybody, please forgive me.
No. What you said is very, very well said. And I hope everyone will give active participation, not just staying on the call, but giving active participation. So, okay. It's already 10.
Prabhuji,
almost.
why is I missed this probably.
Mhm.
Why is today the appearance day?
Why today is the appearance day? Because we just read the shlokas, right? Yesterday we completed reading all Gajendra Stuti. We completed discussing, studying Gajendra Stuti. And after the prayers, then the Lord appeared. That's why today is the appearance day.
Okay. Now I missed yesterday's class, and I think you haven't sent the recording yet of yesterday's class. So okay.
Yeah.
You sent the record
No, I sent the day before one.
day before. Okay.
Yeah, yesterday's is still pending. Yeah.
Okay. Because I was scanning my calendar. I said, "Wow, how did I miss something?" I couldn't find anything.
Yeah. Okay. So with that, we'll conclude here. Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Grantara Śrīmad Bhāgavatam ki jai. Shri Gajendra Stuti ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Narayana Khila Guru
Bhagavan Namaste.
Nakal Guru Bhagavan Namaste.
Hare Krishna.
Okay. Thank you everyone. Hare Krishna. See you all.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu.